WNBA All-Star Weekend three-point shooting contest. The skills competition coming up tonight. So it's the WNBA All-Stars versus the Olympic team. This is fun. Great storyline. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, teammates going against Team USA. Maybe showing why they, or certainly Caitlin, deserves to be on that team. She's not in the three-point shooting contest that I think has surprised a lot of people. Even Sabrina Ionescu, who went toe-to-toe with Steph Curry at the NBA three-point shooting contest, and she's actually a better three-point shooter than Caitlin Clark. And before you go, wait a minute, what do you... Standing, shooting, she's a better three-point shooter. On the run, off a pick and roll, from the logo, Caitlin Clark is more dangerous there. And a better shooter, it feels like, on the run, on the move. But stand, they're great shooters who just stand and shoot, like Klay Thompson. He can stand and shoot. There are a lot of guys. Steph Curry's dad, Del Curry, was a wonderful stand and shoot. Dennis Scott, wonderful stand and shoot. There are other players who are better when they're on. Steph Curry can stand and shoot. Well, he can do whatever he wants. But on the run, that's what makes him Steph Curry. And, Caitlin Clark is that kind of three-point shooter. But I keep wondering, why wouldn't she want to be in this? I know the WNBA wants her in there, but follow me on this. Maybe she realizes all I can do is, if I don't win, then is it going to be a negative? Or should I maybe not hijack this or allow the media to hijack this if I'm in the three-point shooting contest? What if I share the stage and let these other women be in the three-point shooting contest? Maybe you just play in the All-Star game. Maybe just leave it at that. Let others be in the three-point shooting contest. Maybe at some point you're in it. People keep clamoring for LeBron to be in the slam dunk contest. And I don't know why. I don't think LeBron's a great dunker. Maybe when he was 20, but I don't want to see LeBron dunking. I mean, how many times did you see LeBron do a dunk where you go, wow, artistic interpretation? No, I couldn't care less about it. I mean, when Mike did it or Dr. J did it, okay, we got to see something pretty special. LeBron is not that kind of dunker. Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace and Kevin Garnett has to be in front of LeBron for us to be impressed by a dunk.
Okay.
But just him by himself, he's not a super creative dunker.
No, he's just, hey, do I need to dunk? All right, I'll dunk. But I don't look at him and say, man, that is creative. I can't imagine LeBron jumping over, a car or anything like that. But he doesn't have to. And I know that Jordan was in it, but Jordan, I think that helped his brand, the Air Jordan. Dr. J wanted to prove, he was unbelievable in the ABA. I think when he was in the NBA, he wanted to prove, hey, I'm Dr. J. This is why I'm Dr. J. Let people remember him. He could remind you of how great he was. Yes, Eden.
It feels like you need a certain body type or frame to be a good dunker. It looks better on some people than it does others. Like Victor Wembanyama will never be a good-looking dunker because he's just too tall. LeBron as a tight end, he's not going to look the same as a guy who's built differently.
I don't care about a powerful dunk.
Nah.
Not in the dunk contest.
Not in the dunk contest.
No. It's like, wow, that's with authority. And I'm like, I don't
Right,
care.
you need to get it around your back, through your legs, reverse.
Yes.
And then it's like, dang, that was crazy.
These are the guys who have plenty of time to practice this because they aren't playing very much. LeBron's got other things to worry about. Yes.
They also need to be like a certain height so they have the right hang time to get all of this stuff done.
It helps to have a novelty attached to you.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark.
I think the perfect height for the dunk contest is anywhere from 6'2" to 6'6". Anything else, you're just a little bit too tall. Like guys like I'd much rather see Steve Francis and Baron Davis dunk than LeBron James.
Yeah. Yeah, I never was like, oh, my God, LeBron doing a disservice to the dunk contest. I wouldn't want to see him in that or the three-point shooting contest. Let him just play. I'm fine with that. But Caitlin Clark in the three-point shooting contest, I think people thought, wow, that's a given. She may set her sights up for something different that maybe she teams with Steph Curry, and Sabrina Ionescu teams with somebody else, and then you have a three-point shooting contest. Maybe something like that where you share the stage. She's been very good at deflecting. You know, she hasn't asked for the media attention. She got the media attention. And maybe she and I if this is the logic, I agree with it 100%. Let the other women go out there. Share the stage. Hey, if I win, okay. If I don't win, maybe not that great a shooter. I understand if she did want to do it, I get it. I'm glad she's not doing it. Focus on just the game itself and let the others go out there. And you know what? There are better three-point shooters than her. Yes, Mark.
Next year, All-Star Weekend for the NBA. Caitlin Clark and Klay Thompson against Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu. Klay Thompson comes back. He wears his Golden State Warriors uniform.
No, he can't do that.
Huh?
He plays for the Mavs.
That doesn't mean he can't wear.
No. He plays
Why?
for the Mavs.
Well, I know that. But they're not playing the regular season game. 3-point contest.
Well, no, he's doing a disservice to the Mavs. He can't do that.
He can do anything he wants.
No, he can't.
It's a man's game.
No.
Clay said it.
No, I think you could see something like that. I've said before that they should try to do different pairings. If you had a former player, older player, and then a younger player, have the legends out there paired up with a player who's currently playing. I think you could have some fun with that. The dunk contest, not interested. Skills competition, not really interested. I mean, there's certain... You watch sometimes because there's nothing else on. But the WNBA, the game itself, I'm interested in. I truly am. I'm interested in that game against the Olympic team. Yes, Todd?
I guess we're not entitled to an explanation, but what would be the big deal if Caitlin spoke to the reason? Why does it have to be a mystery where we're all stuck speculating as to why she's not doing it?
Well, she's going to be asked there.
Why can't we know, I guess, sooner? Because people are writing all about it. Some people thought she was snubbed until they realized that she herself decided that she's not participating.
People are going to write no matter what. Seton was pointing out that USA Today, if you go to their website, I think they have, like, their top 10 stories, 5 have to do with Caitlin Clark, which I'm going to guess they're probably not on par with, like, the Republican National Convention or things like that.
And that's today. Yesterday it was like 8 out of 10.
Yes. So all they're doing is, playing the hits. Caitlin Clark hadn't done it. I mean, she had a wonderful game this last game, but now we're going into the All-Star weekend and people trying to generate news here. It's like Bronny James. Bronny James had a nice night last night, but he should be having some nice nights. He's a professional player. Dalton Connect is the guy that people should be focusing on. But they're not, because nobody cares about Dalton Connect until the season starts, where they go, all right, this guy can play. By the way, shouldn't his number be 4?
It is.
It is now?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 4 at Tennessee?
That I'm not sure of.
Okay. Yeah. But I kept thinking about, I thought his number was like 17 or something.
Yeah, his agent better have a Connect 4 deal ASAP.
Yes. Connect 4? Come on.
He was number 3 at Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. 3. You got to be 4. Connect 4. Yes, Paul.
Going back to Marvin's idea of having Ionescu and Klay Thompson and Clark and Curry at the NBA All-Star Weekend, if I'm the WNBA, I do that. I try to take that idea and invite them on their summer break to come to the WNBA All-Star Weekend and do it there. Instead of sharing my players at the NBA All-Star game, bring Curry and whoever it may be, Thompson, to WNBA weekend. Change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get the eyeballs there.
I mean, if I'm the WNBA, I don't want to be sharing this, even though we get exposure for our league. You want exposure for your league when your league is playing in its All-Star game. Like Steph and Klay would take time out from their schedule, their summer, to come and play for you. Obviously can't happen now because Steph is playing in the Olympics. Next summer, how about that? We'll try to set that up. But Caitlin Clark not competing in the three-point shooting contest. Poll question for hour 1 is going to be what, Seton O'Connor?
Well, we got a couple options here.
All righty.
We could stick with what we were talking about there. Caitlin Clark is sitting out of the three-point contest because she/we need a break, or she's afraid of losing.
Wait, so we need a break?
Oh, sorry. That should just say she needs a break.
She
Sorry.
needs a break.
It shouldn't be she/we.
Maybe
needs a break.
maybe she just says, I don't want the coverage, but she's going to get coverage because
Isn't she getting more coverage for sitting out than she would have if she was in it?
I think so.
We wouldn't be talking about the 3-point contest right now if she was in it.
We would not. We would not. But we might be. At some point you'd be like, all right, let's handicap this. Who has the best chance to beat her? Whatever they can do to generate these topics, she's no different than the Cowboys or LeBron. Although LeBron is warranted the coverage, the Cowboys don't. Yes, Tom.
I love Caitlin Clark. I'll preface it by saying that, but it's not like you're a 10-year veteran. You're like, I've been there, done that. Let someone else do it. You're a rookie. You're just starting out. You're already not participating in some of the big WNBA events, regardless of how much time you had to rest and
but
all
she's
that.
in the game.
Yeah, but this is such a big thing. She's so known for that particular type of shot. It just seems bizarre, especially when you're just starting the league.
Why do you think she's not competing?
I think she's not competing. I think it's a combination of what you said about how let some other players get the spotlight, and maybe she just needs to shut it down. She's just too much to do that and be in the game and everything. Something has to give somewhere.
Okay, so what's wrong with her skipping this?
Nothing's wrong with skipping it, but I'd like to see, because she's a rookie, it's not like she's been there, done that. Maybe you do it the first year, the first couple years, and then when you're already a veteran, then you give it to other players. And I'm surprised we haven't gotten an explanation yet while we speculate as to why she's not doing it. She could just come out and say why, and then it eliminates all these columns of why is she not playing?
Okay. I applaud her if she decided to focus on the game itself. Let others go out there and compete. I don't know if she has anything to prove. I think that's probably in her mind. I don't need to do it. Now they might say, look, we really want you to do it. I don't know if the commissioner has said that to her, but I think she needs to, when she can control the media attention, she needs to. And maybe that's what she's doing here.